Okay. Hello, my name is Umar Mohammed Umar. I'm the group leader. Our project named Solar Power Smart Grid for Sustainable and Affordable Energy Access in Rural Somalia. So before I go into the project, our team consists of 3 members. I, Umar, my colleagues Kamal and Ayan. If we go into the outline, things we're going to see in this session is introduction um, of SDG 7, project overview, and the role of BECO, sustainability and project management, implementation plan and time, as well as the budget and cost estimation, program break structure, and critical methods that we use. If I move in swiftly to the next slide, it's important before we go to the project that we know what sustainability is goals. So sustainability goals are a universal blueprint to achieve a better, more sustainable future for all. It consists of 17 interlinked goals to address urgent global challenges such as poverty, inequality, climate change, and access to clean energy. The United Nations sustainable has put out these sustainable goals to improve the living of for all. So if we go to SDG 7, which is directly links to the project we pick. So the project we've chosen is indirectly linked with climate change, but directly linked to the affordable and clean energy and SDGs, because the reason we've picked this topic is that it helps and contributes the climate change as well as clean energy. If I moved into the next slide, project introduction, Somalia currently faces a very difficult challenge when it comes to access to clean energy. Also, there's a big problem when it comes to how undeserved community get access to electricity. For that reason, we've chosen to implement this project in order to overcome these challenges. One of the problems is that is also carbon emission. The problem with carbon emissions is that now currently people in underserved communities do not have access to electricity as well as affordable. Even if it's possible, it's not affordable because they don't have the necessary funds to access to electricity, as the Somalis electric costs are very high. So we decided to implement this project and to improve their lives. In this project, BECO is a partner. It will help us achieve our goal objectives. Also, if we get a little bit introduction about BECO, BECO operates 6 locations across 4 states. Zavin is a crucial player in expanding energy access. Also, they have their values are very much similar to the goals that we have, which is commitment to eco-friendly. It has eco-friendly solutions and safety positions, as well as the ideal technical part of this project. So, if you move into the, I would before I go into this next slide, I would call my colleague Kamal to start from here.
My name is Kamal Abdurrahman Yusuf. I will go from here, as Umar mentioned. Project goals and objective. What is this project's goal? The project overarching goal is to deliver sustainable, reliable, and affordable energy to underserved rural communities in Somalia using solar-powered smart grids. And what are our objectives? Our objectives include installing solar grids in 10 rural villages, powering 100 households within 3 years. Training 50 local technicians in system operation and maintenance, reducing household electricity cost by 40%, and decreasing diesel generator usage by 30%, reducing the CO2 emissions by 100 tons annually. Sustainability in project management. Sustainability in project management involves integrating environmental, social, and economic concerns into planning, implementation. By adopting solar energy systems, the project ensures long-term economic resilience, reduces fossil fuel dependency, and contributes to the environmental conservation. Socially, it will enhance community welfare through improved access to education, healthcare, and local entrepreneurship opportunities. That means it does basically two things, socially and yeah. Why sustainability matters. Embedding sustainability into this project ensures that the benefit is lasts beyond the initial implementation, which is a lot if you think about it. Solar energy solutions reduce emissions, as we talked about before, and stabilize energy costs and create green energy jobs, as we know, basically, and the economy will boom for that. Challenges to sustainable implementation. Despite the promise of solar energy, several barriers remain still, and that includes financial constraints, high initial investment in solar systems, regulatory issues, lack of supportive policies, and slow approvals. The third one is technical gaps, limited availabilities of skilled local labor. There is not a lot technicians in rural areas, as you know, basically. Community resistance, misinformation, and unfamiliar reality with solar power. There are a lot of people who say solar power is not good for us and that kind of thing, but we try to make community awareness and such. Climate dependence, solar energy rely heavily on weather conditions. Let's go to the next slide. So how are we going to address the challenges I just mentioned? To ensure the project's sustainability, will establish first public-private partnerships to bridge funding gaps. Number two, capacity building programs will be learned to train local technicians. As I have mentioned, there aren't a lot of local laborers or technicians who know how to regulate the things. The third one is regulatory support will be sought from government stakeholders. Number four is community outreach initiatives will drive awareness and participation. And the fifth one is we will encourage local supply chains to reduce costs and generate jobs. Project chapter summary. So let's do a little summary about our project. Our project's title is called Solar Powered Smart Grids for Sustainable and Affordable Energy Access in Rural Somalia. And that the title itself explains what our project is about. And the scopes include installing solar power, solar panels and smart grid infrastructure, training local technicians and engaging the community to take part of the project. Third one is tracking system performance and reducing fossil fuel dependency. And our project excludes national grid expansion and hybrid systems using fossil fuels as net. And who and what are the key stakeholders and their roles? This project brings together several critical stakeholders, which include government agencies, local municipalities, PECO, and international NGOs, and local communities. Let's go about our project's timeline overview. This project will unfold over 36 months in 5 stages. The stages are planning and permission stage, procurement stage, installation, training and handover, monitoring and evaluation. The first stage will take 1 to 3 months. The second one, 4 to 6 months. The third one is 7 to 18 months, and fourth one is 19 to 24 months. And the fifth one is 25 to 36 months, basically. And this is the roadmap of how it will happen. 3 months, 2 months, and this and this is how it looks basically, and this is how it will take, how much this. And next is Ayan to go with the budget and cost estimation things like that.
Okay, Bismillah. My name is Ayan Abdulqadir Abdi. Let me continue from this. Budget allocated. The total project budget is 1.68 million as we located, and this details we have, and this details identifies activities and their cost estimations. Solar infrastructure. It contains panels, batteries, smart grid installation lab, and its cost estimation is 1.2 million. Training program contains workshop materials, certification for techniques, and its cost estimation 150,000. Cost engagement, awareness campaigns, stakeholders meeting, and it is cost estimation 80,100. Contingency fund and unforeseen costs, securities delay or inflation is, it is cost estimation 250,000. On cost estimation techniques, we use the bottom-up estimation method, which breaks down costs at the task level to ensure precious. This technique enhances financial control and allows from better forecasting while time intensive. It significantly reduces the risk of unexpected costs and allows stakeholders to take ownership of their respective roles and budgets. Work breakdown structure, WBS. This project is divided into 5 major phases: planning and permission, site selection, policy alignment, procurement and logistics, equipment sources and transport, installation, solar infrastructure and smart grid integration, and training and handover, technical training and community education, monitoring and evaluation, performance assessment, and ongoing support. The critical path method, CBM. The critical path method identifies essential activities that determines the project timeline, task tasks such as site selection, government approvals, procurement, installation, and commissions are all on the critical path. Any delay of these stages would directly impact the project overall completion date. Critical path activities and dependencies table. We have activities and descriptions, duration and procedures. Okay. We have 11 activities. The first activity is activity A, site selection. It has no predecessor. That means the starting point of this project, and its duration is 1 month. Then government approval is which is activity B, and its predecessor is activity A, site selection, and its duration is 2 months. Procurement, which is activity C, and its predecessor is activity B, which is government approval, and its duration estimation is 3 months. Then we have transportation and logistic setup, which is activity D, which is which predecessor is activity C, procurement, and it is duration months and estimation, and duration estimation is 1 month. Then installation of 2 villages per quarter, which is activity E, and its predecessor is activity B, which is transportation and legislation setup. And also we have smart grid integration, which is activity F, and its predecessor is activity E, installation, and its duration estimation is 2 months. And also we have system testing and commissioning. And commissioning, which is activity F, and its predecessor is activity E, and its duration is 1 month. Then technician training, which is activity H, and its predecessor is activity E, which is a system testing and communication, and its duration estimation is 3 months. Communication awareness and education, which is activity I, and its predecessor is activity H, which is technician training, and its duration estimation is 3 months. And then hand over to local authorities, which is activity J, and its predecessor is activity H and I, and its duration estimation is 1 month. The last one is monitoring and evaluation, which is activity K. Its predecessor is activity J, and its duration estimation is 12 months. And it is the photo showcase about our projects. Oh, shoot. And thank you.